Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video we're going to talk about how to create some advertisements, and we're going to use this platform called Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is fantastic. It's a free resource that you can use to create videos and pictures. You can even build entire templates for websites here. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with Adobe Spark. So it's just spark.adobe.com. And you should see a page asking you to sign in. Now, luckily you guys all have access to Adobe Spark through our partnership with Adobe at our school. You can just click continue with Google and then sign in with your Google account. And it will bring you into a page that kind of looks like this. Now, notice that a lot of my projects in Adobe Spark are some of the, the headers that you see. Hey, there's digital marketing right there. The headers that you see for a lot of the content that I have on Canvas is built using Adobe Spark. The video titles or the screenshots, the thumbnails for the videos, I build those in Adobe Spark. So again, this is a free resource that you can use. So let's talk about what you can have here. First of all, you might want to look at brands here. So brands, this is a place where you can create a brand for your product that you can apply to each of your things that you build. For example, in my brand, I have my logo here, my Utah Military Academy CTE department. I have a brand, and so I have a logo built for that department. And I have my color scheme set up, which is basically this blue color scheme. I know that there's this magenta, this red, but I like that as an accent color. I don't like that being included in the colors that Spark tries to use to generate advertisements. I also have fonts that I've chosen for this brand as well. And so you can see it'll generate, essentially it'll try to pick up my brand, my color scheme, my logo, all that stuff, and it'll generate advertisements for me, for my product right here. So it's a good idea to set up a brand for your company. Just dump your logo in here and pull that color scheme that you created in the brand identity website or project, and then your fonts and all that stuff. Bring those in as well. Okay, so then I'm going to click home, and I want to, kind of take a look at, some of the options I have here. So we have collage, web page, slideshow, presentation, Instagram post, portfolio, branded, and custom size. I'm going to click branded to see what options come up here. So let's see, we have YouTube thumbnail, Facebook, Square, Instagram story, poster, that kind of stuff. I'm going to, these are popular. Let's see, we have print, social media posts. There's tons of them here. Social profile, you can create a profile cover or a profile cover for your social media. Let's see, we have square, landscape, slide, tall. So there's all kinds of cool ways we can start, right? For our assignment, I want to create an advertisement that is portrait, and I want to create an advertisement that is more of a square, and I want to create an advertisement that is more landscape. So I'm going to choose, let's just go to standard. I'm going to do one that is 2x3. I'm going to do one that is 3x1, and I'm going to do one that is 1x1, or maybe even 4x3, depending on how I feel. But let's go ahead and create a portrait advertisement. I'm going to click next. Now this is going to kind of generate a post based on, my brand, right? So it brought in my color and it brought in my logo and put it down here in the bottom. I could actually click and move this logo wherever I want inside the design. That's pretty easy to do. This background color I can change if I want as well, just by clicking somewhere. I can also grab some, templates that they have here. Now notice that the little yellow icon, This is a premium template, which means if you don't have a premium account, you won't be able to use these templates. So I'm going to stay away from premium templates. Let's find one that looks good to me. We'll go with this. So we'll create from here. So it's grabbing a new template. Now, I'm trying to advertise for a school, right? So this background doesn't look great. I can actually click on the picture itself, and I can click up here, replace, and I can start looking for photos. Let's see if anything pops up here. So a lot of military, not a lot of actual UMA content. A lot of foreign military stuff. So maybe stock photos isn't going to work for you. Maybe you want to bring in your own photo itself. So you can upload a photo from here. So let's say, just very quickly, I probably should have done this before I started the video, but it's okay, whatever. So I'm going to go to Utah Military. I'm going to go to our website, and I'm just going to start grabbing photos. Oh, it's not going to let me grab the photo, is it? I want one that's good for landscape. Let's do this one. Save as. Is it going to? Nope, it's going to only allow me to save the website. Oh well, we'll just use a generic picture. So for this, let's just use a generic military picture. It's not going to look as good as it should, but that's okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the Terracotta Army. That's not what we're looking for. That's funny. So we'll do, I don't know. Let's just throw in, there's a lot of foreign military. Let's do, spending a lot of time finding just a picture for my military picture, academy. Let's just do that. Whatever that is. Sure, that looks good to me. And to replace text like I just did there, all you have to do is double click and type it. And I'm going to size it up just a bit. Make sure the text fits inside of that circle. Maybe down here I can say, actually I like that. I want to add another text box down here though. Let's actually bring these two items up so I have more room down here. So let's add another text box. So over here I have all of these options. So I'm going to click Add Text. And what's design? Let's try this. Shrink her down. Now for color, we can come over here. Oh no, that's the font. That's text styles. Let's go over here to color. That looks better. Now this picture, I want to actually apply a kind of a blue tint to the picture as well, just to make it feel more like it belongs to the rest of the ad. So I'm going to come over here and let's apply a filter. Ooh, that looks good. Colorize with a blue filter. So really, I'm just kind of clicking around, just kind of playing around and seeing what I can. Oh, I also need to add my brand to it. So let's add my, not icon, sorry. Click the wrong thing. Let's add my logo. Now, this would be like Utah Military Academy's logo, but I'm going to add just my UMA CTE logo here. Now I might actually put it like big here in the middle just because it's an advertisement, so I'd want to make it like as big as possible. And here I'd probably just put the Thunderbird, the big Thunderbird. Anyway, but I'm just kind of clicking around, playing around, and seeing what I come up with. So this would be one image advertisement. This would be one advertisement that I come up with. Now, again, there's some things on here that are kind of bothering me that I would want to maybe play around with and make it look good. But you know, I'd say I'm probably 85% of the way there, but I'm not going to make you suffer through watching me create another advertisement over and over again. So whenever you're happy with your ads, you want to click download, and you want to download them as a PNG. Now, one thing that I want to point out to you is that with advertisements, it's important that there is a call to action. There's something that tells somebody this is what you should do, right? Click here to find out, or enroll at our website, or whatever, right? You need a call to action. You need to make sure the logo is prominent in your ad. People can find it and they know what company this is for. Your company name should be big. Your logo should be big. Stick with the same color scheme that you set up for your brand. You know, so on and so forth, right? So there are a lot of things that you need to think about when it comes to advertisement. Again, this is not great. I would spend a lot more time tweaking this and making it what I wanted it to look like. But, you know, I just wanted you to get the idea of how to create one of these. Okay. Now let's go back to projects here. I want to show you how to create a video advertisement, because you can do that as well inside of Adobe Spark. So let's go to the plus button here, and notice that we have all kinds of ads here. We can create a flyer, web page, branded graphic, all that. I actually want to create a video, so I'm going to click video here. And I'm going to start with, oh, I still have cap locks on. So I'm just going to type in the name of my company. All right, and click next. And these are essentially templates for our video. So I can choose a template, or I can just start from scratch. Okay, I'm actually going to, I'm just going to start from scratch. It's building my video, and there's a video here that will help you, you know, kind of learn how to do this, but I'm just going to exit out of that. I don't need. So here's the way the video sequence works, right? It's going to create an outro slide at the end, a credit slide at the end, and then in the middle you have individual slides that will move from one spot to another. So for me, I'm going to place, not my icon, on this front page, I'm going to do, let's do a full screen. We can do, oh, not a video. Let's do a photo. So I'm basically just going to find a bunch of images. Oh, military. I'm just going to find a bunch of images that are related to Utah Military Academy. And then I'm going to kind of just pop them in here on each slide. Let's go back. Actually, I want to make this title and text. So in here, I'm going to type Yep, I got it. Now you just want to, you know, kind of give information about your product, about your company. Now this background is probably not the best with white text, so let's pick a different background. There we go. That's a bit better. Let it process. There we go. That looks a bit better. And then I would just keep including photos that apply to Utah Military Academy. That's Navy. I don't want Navy here. We're an Air Force Academy. So yeah, you would just keep popping in photos and talking about them, put some text on the page. So we can add some text here, you know, talking about the Academy. You can also use split screen, which puts your photo on one side and your text on the other. You know, enrollment is now open at, you know, add more slides. I like this split screen idea because it allows you to kind of break up the way the web page looks. We have the best Sure, and look, this, what I'm writing here, this is just very quick. Obviously, you know, you want yours to sound more advertisey, right? I'm just putting in placeholders here, and I'm just trying to get this done quickly. But with just a couple slides here, you can kind of tell that we already have a video that's starting to come together. So if we hit play, it's already put music in there for us, which we can change, and it's put in transitions for us already. It's looking pretty good so far. Now, you want your video to be anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, and you want it to just tell your customer about your product. So let's talk about the music here. Over here on the music tab, we have tons of music we can pick from. I like that one. I'm gonna use that one there. And you can, you know, increase the volume on it as well. You can resize the video, so instead of being widescreen, it's a square. We're going to make our videos widescreen, and you'll see why when we build our website. We can change the theme of the video overall. Now, I like my light branded theme, but we can choose medium as well, or dark. And it will change the way the design of the whole video itself. So really there's a lot that you can do. You can play around with this a ton and really tweak it and make it as you know, just make it your own and make this match your brand's identity, make it match, you know, so when it comes to brand identity, music is important, right? So Utah Military Academy is a more serious brand. Our brand is, we want to, you know, basically we're a college prep school, and we have a very big focus on military. So we're not as playful as maybe another school. Their brand might be more playful. So we use a more serious music in our video. But maybe you are more, I don't know, more playful. So this would be like maybe for an elementary school or something, right? So it's completely up to you what your brand's identity is, and make sure that your video matches that kind of idea, that theme. Now, when you're done, you can download your video, and your video will render itself, it'll prepare itself, and then download itself as, I believe, an MP4. Let's find out. And let's see, show it in the folder. It has come in as an MP4, right? So your video will then be downloaded, and you can upload that to Canvas. and I can watch it from there. So, so this week you're going to create 3 image advertisements and 1 video advertisement. Now again, Adobe Spark makes it super easy to do this because you can set up your brand before you even get started, and it will automatically try to brand your projects with the specifications that you set up. So, again, definitely take the time to set up your brand before you start creating your advertisements, but have fun with this. These advertisements that we build today are going to be used on your website in the next term. And these are the ads that we're going to be sending out to other websites to promote your product. So, take this seriously, really, really try to come up with something that really fits your brand and effectively highlights your product. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you out. In the meantime, have fun, and I will see you next week.